Hello and welcome to Matt's B-Movie Reviews, a show that looks at cult films that may have escaped your radar. Now, this is the first time that I've done this where I've done an actual DVD review of a movie that's literally just coming out in the charts, but I felt I needed to share this, so let's get on with it. Feature presentation. Okay, so I bought this movie yesterday and watched it last night. The movie's called WITHER, and I bought it primarily because of this quote here from Fear.net, which says it's a legitimate love letter to the Evil Dead. And as you know, I like the Evil Dead quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Now, the thing about WITHER is I first heard about this maybe a year or so ago. Now, I'd completely forgotten about this movie. That is until I went into the supermarket and just saw it by chance in the charts. Now, whether or not you're going to go out and spend some hard-earned cash on this movie is probably why you clicked on this review to begin with, am I right? And I'm going to get straight to the point. Is this movie worth watching? Yes. Is it a masterpiece? No. It's okay. By okay, I mean that it is a carbon copy of The Evil Dead. Actually, many people are calling it a pre-make, as I think it just got in there before the actual Evil Dead remake. Although I expected to like WITHER more, but I believe that the Evil Dead remake was actually slightly better than this movie. Now, what's the trouble, you say? There's tons of gore, that looks good, there's some pretty good makeup effects, the acting is not brilliant, but it's not actually too bad. The only problem I did have with some of the actors was they all seemed to look like models, and they had the model haircut like they were going on a photo shoot, whereas they're actually going to an abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods for no apparent reason, which is how these movies tend to play out, to be fair. It just seemed a little bit weird, you know, but whatever, go with it. Now, the film clearly is an Evil Dead ripoff. It makes no apologies for that whatsoever. However, by the halfway point, you're kind of thinking that it's limping along on crutches. By that point, it's not got any original ideas whatsoever, and you're literally retreading the Evil Dead to the extent that people are dying in pretty much the same order that they did in the original. It's a wonder that Sam Raimi hasn't actually sued, to be fair. Hey! Now, this is the first time I've gone on blind faith in quite a while in buying a film, and I'm somewhat disappointed with this film. I expected a hell of a lot more. Yes, there was gore. Like I say, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is literally a carbon copy of The Evil Dead. If you're happy, if you're fine with that, then go for it. But in my opinion, it just needed a couple more ideas thrown in, and it would have been, you know, perfect. But hey ho. Still, not quite enough for me. Worth watching, yes, but it's easily forgotten, and to be honest, I don't know if I even want to keep the DVD, which is kind of a bad sign in a way, so I'll give this movie 2 out of a possible 5. I'd say lend it off a friend, don't buy it. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.